Hello everyone, welcome back to the Java course 2023. In this video, we are going to discuss about another types of loops in Java, which is while loops and do-while loops. In the previous video, we have discussed about the for loops, right? And how it works. And we printed the table of 5. So in for loop, as you can see here, we discussed that for loop consists of first initialization, second is condition, and third is increment decrement. But in while loop, it only takes the condition. The initialization and increment decrement we have to take care of. So it's also very simple. So we just have to do int I equal to 1, and I'm trying to print the table of 5 that we did yesterday. Or better, let's print table of 7, okay, for a change. So while we just have to write condition I less than equal to 10, while I less than equal to 10, print 7 into I, or 7 into I plus equal to 7 into I. Okay, so I'm trying to print the table of 7 and I increment decrement the I by 1, right? So let's do this. So if I run it, I get the same result, right? That's good. Now, while loop we are using in this format, there is one more loop which is known as do while loop. Now, do while loop is a special type of loop, a bit different, in which, like, if you have seen that in the for loop, right? You initialize the variable, the first step is done, then the loop checks the condition, and if the condition is true, it goes inside and executes the statement, right? In the while loop, you initialize the variable, then you write the condition. If the condition is true, the control goes inside and the execution is done, right? But suppose you want to do, or you want to execute something at least once, even if the condition is not true. How do you can do it? Is through do while loop. So the syntax is very easy. Again, just write the keyword do, and here you have to write the statement do while. It's all same, right? Now here you can write 7, or wait, I'll write like this: 7 into I, okay, plus equal to 7 into I, okay, and I initialize this I from 0. Also, I put the condition that I should be greater than 0, and then I should be less than equal to 10, right? And I then increment the I here, I plus plus. Now see that and means both condition if true, then enter the loop. Simple it means, right? Now in this condition we are checking this, but let's see if this loop executes or not. So let me first comment out this one. So I comment out using control backslash. Oh, sorry, this commenting has gone wrong. So now let's run the loop, run the program. Now you can see that we got 7 zeros are 0, means for I equal to 0, the loop executes. Why it executes? Even though the condition is not true. The first condition is not true, so that means the whole false and true implies false, right? So actually the control should not go inside the loop, but it still executed it, because do means do at least once while condition and then check the condition. So this loops works like that. I repeat again, do at least once, or do execute the statement at least once, and then check the condition, enter the loop, check the condition, enter the loop, right? If I do same for this, suppose, to show you the difference, let me now comment this out. If I say I greater than 0, and then this, and I put I equal to 0. Okay, now let's see if it executes or not. See, nothing got executed because at the first place only the condition became false, and therefore the control got out of the loop and nothing got executed. But in do while loop, at least for once the condition got inside, right? So this is another way of writing while loops. Okay, now you must be wondering why there is a need for while loop or do while loop. So do while loop is a very rare loop. Uh, in some of the few occasions it's used, not very much though. But regarding while loop, sometimes it's very easier to write while loop rather than a for loop. Okay. In fact, there is one more important thing. We can convert a for loop into a while loop. Okay. So how? We can just write for, put two semicolons, and in between the two semicolons just write the condition. This is also how we can write, and I just copy above rather than writing it. I just copy it, and here it comes. Now this is also correct. Let us print again. Let us try to print this. Okay, let us try to execute it, and let me show you. Okay, so you can see that the condition got executed, right? So basically these all three, the first statement, second statement, and third statement in for loop are optional, right? So you will say, okay, I cannot, if I don't write condition, then now if you don't write here, just see what happens, and whatever will happen, you definitely don't want that. Okay, so let's see. Look, the table is printing and printing and printing and printing and printing. It's on an infinite loop. Now it has become an infinite loop, which you definitely don't want. So I'm stopping it, otherwise my computer will crash with too much memory if it goes on like that, right? Yes. So at least in for loop you should write a condition. If you can write either of the three statement, you can write none of the three statement if you want to crash your computer. Okay, and you can do initialization inside it, outside it, it's your choice, right? Now doing initialization inside it, if you do like this initialization, int I equal to 1 inside the for loop, then I will become the part of the for loop. You cannot use I variable outside for loop, but if you do it outside, you can use I. So suppose in case you need the counter variable to be tracked and to be used for some other logic outside loop after the loop completes, then you can either use while loop or use the for loop in this way. Or if you don't want it to be used later on, then you can use it in this way, right? So that's all for this loop. We have seen the three types of loops in Java and how they can be used for various purposes. Now in the upcoming videos, we will learn about some more important concept of loop. Yeah, some more important concept is remaining, which you will see in the tomorrow's video. So stay tuned for the upcoming videos. Till then, bye bye.